And under here, we've got the new, well not new, but the replacement transmission sitting there. And I'm slowly lowering the car down to a more reasonable level so that I can hook up the electronics on the transmission and then raise it up and try to mate this thing together. Okay, it's update time, and we got torque converter bolted up. Most of the transmission bolts in. There's only 2 left, so those will go in easy. All the electricals hooked up, cross members back in, holding the transmission up. There's the fill plug, which is going to be real fun. Still got the starter to do and the lines to do, and drive shaft and exhaust and all that stuff. So it's getting somewhere. I'm actually getting excited. So let's get these last 2 tranny bolts in, and then we'll throw the starter in. Alright, so we're just going to take our 19mm and tighten these up. So anyway, you get the gist of what's going on. Just going to tighten that, and then the starter's already in, as you can see. Then I'm going to do the drive shaft and the exhaust, and then I think we'll be ready to fill it. Drive shaft is in. I still got to tighten this brace up. No big deal. And then comes exhaust and hooking up the O2 sensors, and then we are ready to level it and try to find a way to fill this thing. Some say use a pump. You can pump it up. I've seen some guys come up from the top with a funnel and a long hose. That may be an option. We'll see. I've got the trans fluid, so hopefully I can figure out a way to fill it so I don't have to go back to the parts store again. Alright, so we got the transmission fully in, the exhaust is fully on. One thing that's a little bit concerning is when I took the plug out of the center, I got all kinds of transmission fluid coming out. Probably about 2 quarts. So I'm wondering if they never drained it at the junkyard, if they just pulled it out and sold it to me. I did notice when I had it on the dolly and I was pulling it in that a little bit of fluid was leaking out of the where the lines go up to the cooler. So maybe this thing is actually full of transmission fluid and I'm only going to put in like 3 quarts and it'd be full. So the 22mm. Oh yeah, look at all the fluid coming out. So this thing is full. And this fluid looks so much better than the other stuff. Yeah, I really hate to... Oh well, it's getting all new fluid. Drain like your life depends on it. Come on. Can't do this left-handed. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure this is how I did it last time. We got the hose going up to the nipple. And then we've got the little bitty funnel here. So we're gonna... So if you look underneath, looks like Exxon Valdez is spilled under here. I put in 7 quarts and then I started it and it was actually like over full. So I wonder if the transmission still had a bunch in it, and when I put in those 7 quarts it just started overflowing. So it's coming from the top of the transmission, which is weird. I'm going to clean it up, clean up the engine and transmission, and see if I can still see it leaking. Hopefully not. And then lower this thing down and maybe take it for the test drive. Okay, so I just pulled it out of the garage, and I know reverse works, so this is going to be the test drive. I heard the cooling fans kick on. That's nice. One thing I did notice though is when I first started it, it didn't whine like crazy like the other one did. Oh, I think it shifted. So we're just going to swing down Cotton Farm Lane here. Oh, I think it shifted. Alright. Second. Alright, ready? Here we go. It's shifting through all the gears. Ooh, all right. So that's a good thing. I think it's back. I think the transmission is working fine, which is a big relief, because man, if this transmission would have been bad and they said 28,000 miles, it'd really be bad, because I don't even remember who I bought it from. I remember it was a junkyard up in New York, but I don't remember which one. So I'm just, oh, Deb's gonna be thrilled. Let's see if it'll do what it's supposed to do. Shifting just fine. And with that successful test drive, that wraps up this video for the transmission change in the 2005 Mustang GT. Thanks for watching. See you next time.